live. I did it. No, it's like fucking bullshit doesn't work.
When were you thinking of getting new people in?
Like in the next day or two. I'm gonna try. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I mean, I'll put out my usual feelers.
When is the update?
Wednesday.
Like this Wednesday?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be doing bros?
Am I gonna be doing what?
Your bro games with your bros.
Yeah, on Wednesday, yeah.
It's a great day to try to get them all into Minecraft.
I think it'll be good. I'm considering also like, because on your post people said that
they wanted to start all over.
They want to start all over, but I could set up like a teleport to just like a fresh area if people want to just start in the middle of fucking nowhere. But that'd be kind of I don't know if I want that, because why are you joining my realm if you go off and do your own thing? But I mean,
it's tough because it's like I understand their sentiment, but I don't know.
There's plenty of people though I think would like something more established.
Yeah. We've had that happen before where people were like, are there shops and stuff? But I would say we definitely got more people when we were like, hey, we're starting a brand new realm.
Yeah.
Do you want to come join us?
But I mean, maybe if like, we can push more that people are going to like that we are establishing spawn, so it seems newer. And like we could put the nether hubs under construction. It's like it's all being worked on currently. Might help.
I don't know. It's tough. Like even EJ or Blue Eyes isn't playing as much either.
Well, she's the person that's been on the most.
Has she been on recently?
I don't know, because I haven't been on very much, so it's kind of tough for me to tell.
Yeah, it's hard for me because, like, I would love to play. I just don't want to play by myself. And I go to bed, like, earlier than you can play most days, so. Oh, fuck it.
Copy. I think it's a good idea.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, to put the floor on top of this, I was trying to think if, like, do you think that we should incorporate basalt into the thing? Did you was that on the table before? Using basalt?
I thought basalt was on the table. I thought that those blocks were basalt before that I was showing you, and you were like, no, it's another brick.
Netherite bricks.
Yeah. I have that fucking song stuck in my head, Scott.
It's a good song.
It's just so fucking catchy. The fucking song you wrote. That you and Andrew now co-wrote.
It is pretty good. Oh,
we're just putting random stones. We're gonna need to do it later. So as much of it that I
remember. What are you talking about? Randomizing the blocks?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna put a layer on top of this layer.
Oh, okay.
Remember, because we want it to be more than one in case someone accidentally falls or like accidentally breaks.
I thought you were gonna do one from below, not above. I'm done.
Hold on.
Your way makes more sense.
Yeah. Might have to do one below too for the inside, depending on what we use it for. there's definitely a cave like right underneath here. I hear like spiders and I hear, I hear a creeper right now. It's dying. And spiders.
Is she okay? Why is she crying? She hasn't pooped yet? Yeah, she was with a new girl today. I don't know her name. She said she didn't, I don't think she even changed her from her diaper, and that she did not go potty while she was there. Like, didn't even go potty at all. Didn't in her diaper. But otherwise had a really good day. She did a lot of independent manding. She would tell people, like, I want something, please.
Guess it doesn't matter if it's cobblestone or...
Yeah, I have a big cobblestone in my inventory, so... She only started to cry when I, like, closed the door and said goodnight. So, I think she just doesn't want to go to sleep. But it definitely matters if she hasn't pooped yet. Oh, the life of being a parent, Scott.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah.
The kids both had eye appointments today. And,
You took your 1-year-old for an eye appointment?
well, yeah, because Olivia, had issues. Like, they recommended that we take Marshall, just to kind of...
Just in case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But his eyes are looking good. Olivia's, left
Does
eye...
she have astigmatism?
No, but like her left eye is stronger than her right eye.
Okay.
So they're having, she's got to wear a patch for a little bit.
Oh boy, how's that gonna go?
I don't know yet. We tried it today for a little while, like 15 minutes. But they want it to be 2 hours. They want it to be 2 hours a day.
Yeah, so maybe try 15 minutes and then 20 minutes.
Yeah, we'll step it up tomorrow and go from there. She likes pirates, so hopefully it'll work out.
Oh yeah, make it like a pirate thing, and then download Sea of Thieves. Don't you have Game Pass?
No.
Oh. Well, Sea of Thieves is free on Game Pass, which is why I've been playing it.
Is it gonna stay free forever, or will it eventually run out?
I don't know. It's been free on Game Pass for over a year, so.
Shoot. Oh my gosh.
I do know that they cycle games in and out, but they're only cycling games in and out if people like aren't playing.
Right.
Like Sea of Thieves is making them a bunch of money, and they're also doing, they do like, so like if you buy the ultimate version of Game Pass, you get like in-game currency and stuff for Sea of Thieves. So it's like it seems like the marketing for that is going to be, but either way, I mean, it's like, I think it's regularly a $40 game, and then you can get it on sale when sales happen for like $20. My friend got it for $20.
Minecraft has got to be on Game Pass. Well, you can play that on the Xbox.
I don't know. I'll check next time I turn it on just to see. Because it would be nice, because I have Discord already into my Xbox. And I can, it's really cool because you can just join server, like, chat.
Yeah.
Or server voice things straight from the Xbox.
Right. It's probably way more convenient.
Not have to rely on my phone.
I gotta set that up for Amy because she plays on the Xbox, but she uses her phone for Discord.
Me too. It's super easy to like download it on Xbox. And the way you join a Discord chat is in the party chat tab. And there's just a tab under it that says join Discord channel.
Oh, nice.
And then you just cycle through all your Discord channels. Like you cycle through your servers and then it asks you which channel on the server do you want to join.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. I made a Sea of Thieves Discord server just so that my friend and I could be on a server in case we have more people that want to play with us. And that it's easy. It's easier. I haven't figured out how to join like an individual person-to-person chat.
I see.
Oh, Ainsley's saying one. I'll be right back. Hi, baby. I'm just gonna log out. It'll be hard for you to protect me. I'll be right back. Hi, baby. What's up? You want me to come?
Okay. Almost done. Laying this damn stone. Layer 1 will be done. At least the first layer of layer 1. Layer 1A will be complete. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, are you serious? Shit. So blocks are going to be cobblestone. Fuck you. Laying blocks is supposed to be easier in Bedrock. I'm gonna suck at it. What? What is that? Are you fucking for real? Don't you make mountain sounds at me, you bitch? Why is it doing that? It's so fucking weird. It's probably a user error. I don't want to believe it. Alright, my fucking part's done. I guess I'll do this one too. Oh my god. What on earth is it doing, man? It was not doing this earlier. It's so fucking weird. It's not behaving the same way that it was before. It's being fucking dumb. I guess I'll just fucking do it this way. You know, this is stupid. Still better than Java.
No, it's dry. Completely dry. Hey Scott.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go lay with her for a little bit. I'll try to be back.
Okie dokie.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Just you and me. Me. Oh, this part is so fucking boring. Making a big cobblestone square. One block at a time, because I can't get them to line up when I sprint for some reason. Crouch the entire goddamn time. I don't like crouching. I'm not a croucher. a sprinter. Here I am. More stacks of blocks. I'm almost out. Oh my god. I don't understand why this worked before. That is so fucking dumb. More blocks, please. Oh, you like one more stack. Just in case. See how it's doing that? It wasn't doing that before with the cobblestone. For some reason I couldn't get it to work. Fuck you. It's because I was crouching. I don't know. Let's do this. I think it's because I was crouching. Which is a dumb fucking rule. There. Fucking did it. I don't think we need this layer here. I need to sleep. I gotta work on this dock, I guess. All the planks. It's not even really close to enough. Okay. Count the widths, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 wide. Okay. Go from here, I guess. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, Oh, yeah, this is going to take me forever. Shoot, 5 wide. This. And comes in 1 for 5. So we go 1, 3, 4, 5. This will be good. Shit. Are you kidding me? I cannot spare. Single black. Came in for 5 and then came in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for 3. 2, 3. Bam. And then for 2. No, what the fuck did I just do? Why does this happen? Should not be able to place a block underneath it. Two, 3 again. 2, 3. 1, 2. 2 again. 1, 2. 2 again. 1. 2. No. I need like a little triangle. Oh, that was fucking slick. That was fucking pro move. Two, then 1, and then 2. 1, and then 1, then 1. It goes 2. And it goes 2 this way. This is going to be weird. Okay. And that's 1. I didn't really think about how this is going to work. Does this make sense? I think so. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It starts going 2 again. 2, then 1, 2, 2, 2, then 3. Should just like end it somewhere around here. I feel like that's pretty good. Let's just stop it there for now. Let's see what it looks like from above. It's pretty good. Should make some more ladders. Like 1, 2 more ladders. Is there any more ladders in here? Oh, I'll take these out. Let's see. All right. That's plenty. One stick. It's a 4. Okay, it's 4. It's night. It's night enough. Come on. This shit is night. This is night. Thank you. In for 4. 1, 2. In for 3. Oh fuck! I just want to do a little hop. Like all the way up here. And take fucking damn it. 2. In for 3. For 2. 2 more. 1. 2. Run! Two this way. Two this way. And one. Oh, that's not right. No, son of a bitch. One more. Then two. Two, that was the last one. Do two. Do one more. I think I do one more. Two, then one, then two. Two. 32. All right, nice and even. I gotta put some sort of support system in now. Okay. Not sure I want to end with a. Like that, maybe. Give me my blocks. Keep looking at. How does it still hit me? That's so dumb. Now it ends at 29. Let's make some adjustments. Oh, I went really high for that one. Hello. Let's start the end, I guess. Oh, this goes down really low. I'm not doing blocks all the way down there. I need to get some rocks in here or something. Okay. Let's see. Right here, seem good? It's too close. I like covering up this weird edge. Maybe this is better. Let's do this one. Here now? I think that's good. That's pretty good. Sleep again. It's night. Night. Do one here, I guess. Maybe here. They should not hit me. That's so stupid. So many logs. For the good of the realm. This one seems too far. We just move this one. Here? Where did I say? Here. Ow, dick. Jesus Christ, get the shit out of me. I think that's pretty good. Okay. 5 and 0. That's one block further. Okay. Three. This one's right here. Artie doesn't line up. What did I do? So just further out. How did I not put that in the right spot? Damn it. Here's 5. Okay. Fuck's sake. Here. Ah. 8, 9, 10. It's way more. So this has 6. The outside. 10 on the inside. this correctly. It should be right here. Should be right. 10. Is he kind of starting to turn? 10 will be right here. Let me do some underwater landscape. Right here. This is 10. This is 10. It's better than it was. Okay. That looks right. The next one. I was looking at my fucking computer. Six, 10, and then 17 and 15. So 15 this one. 15 on the outside. Right here. Again, it's a lot of blocks. I just have some of these. Is that okay? Up. Dick. With that double kill. Suck it. Routine's right here. Okay. put 15 on the outside. Fuck. Oh, it's 15 on the outside. Fuck. I just wasted all my time doing that. I'm in the wrong goddamn spot. Give me my fucking gravel back, bitch. Here. Here? Is it? Yeah. This is pretty good. Oh, it's so far. Why does some of it stay down here and some of it go up there? I'll never understand. That's okay. It's not bad. Okay. Looks good. Just the last set, right?
Hey,
Hey.
did Jay already jump off?
She was on, but she had some stuff with her daughter, so she stepped away. She said she might be back.
I see. Well, I'm jumping on now if that's okay.
Yeah.
I just sat down and was like, I'm gonna sit for a minute. And then when you texted me, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm just
Wait.
streaming, but it's hard because I have a hard time talking to myself. So it's easier.
Well, hello, stream. I don't even know where the fucking TV remote is.
There's no one watching. Not that I can tell.
Okay.
Maybe there is. I don't know. I don't know how to do it with YouTube. I don't know how to tell. If you're there streaming, say something.
What? Me say something?
No. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but I'm telling people if there's anyone in stream, say hello. Oh no. Don't want your copper. Oh Lord. Oh, she used all the stone over here. Damn it. Ouch. I'll take
How
4.
is spawn coming along?
What?
How is spawn coming along?
The first layer that we put in the other day, the first flat part is done. We're gonna put a floor on top of it, but I think we want to lay out the rest of the layers first before we do that. That way we're not making floor that's just gonna be covered up. Yeah. I'm working on the dock now. It's looking pretty cool. I'm paranoid, wanna keep sleeping. When it's nighttime and the lights go down in the city. I'm just putting in the support beams for the dock. This part of the dock anyway. Here's the block, okay. It's right here. Ow! Fuck, God, that scared the shit out of me. Good are you? Give me a goddamn trident. Be nice for it to go like up to here. No, that's way too high. I'm trying not to have to go all the way down to the ocean floor with these like wood posts that I'm putting in. So I have to like build up these stone platforms to make it look like there was land underneath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like stuff no one's ever gonna look at, but it just is gonna bother me if I don't do it correctly. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Are you still at spawn? Or are you somewhere else? Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I see you. Are you loaded in yet or no?
Now I am.
Okay. You see what I did to the dock?
Oh yeah, I like it. Well, this kind of blocks the walkway, but
What?
these barrels.
Yeah, they don't have to stay. Those are just decoration barrels. So. Obviously, this has got a lot of decorating to do down here.
This looks like a really well lit area.
Yeah, thanks to me. I had to cut off the penis over there. I had to castrate the torched penis.
I saw.
Yeah, so then do another layer, but I feel like this is a good.
You can see the tip over there. That's funny.
The what? Oh yeah. I left that. I just took out like the one layer. So I'm trying to figure out how we want to do this. I have a really hard time visualizing it. But obviously we want a big enough pathway and then start the next layer that goes up. And then kind of curls around the same way. But I'm wondering if I should focus on doing the floor down here. Did you see Jay's message in Discord?
No. What was her message in Discord?
She said, I don't know how y'all do this with 2 kids.
Uh-oh.
There are 2 of us and 1 of her, and this nighttime thing is not going well. If you are looking for something to do, or do you have a plan?
No, this is why I don't want to play. Don't have anything in mind.
Because I have like.
I can help you, but you gotta tell me what you want me to do.
I have something like I just need labor.
You want me to clear out this terracotta?
I need this entire layer cleared out.
The whole layer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like following the outline, because like we gotta put a floor in. Though I guess I could leave 1 stone border. Maybe we'll leave a stone border.
What do you mean?
Next to the the inside. So like leave 1 block.
Okay, because that's exactly where I started. So let me go lay that back down.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just decided that.
As soon as you said it, I was like, wait, what? Because I just mined all that.
I'm trying to lay out. I'm going around and doing the border. This is good. Just makes me think, it would have been easier if I just did the wall thing like 1 block higher.
Wait, so up against the wall, you want that to be stone too?
Yeah.
Okay, So if it isn't, I'm just ripping it out.
Yeah, if it's terracotta, just rip it out and replace it.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, he did come back.
Oh,
Y'all, that was wild. I have, like, never had her be that upset about nighttime. Andrew thinks it's because
Because of what?
she hasn't pooped today.
Oh, yeah.
So he thinks that her stomach is upset, and like he's translating that into like she just had. So first, there's two things happening. So first off, like normally Andrew is her preferred parent, and so like she typically only wants him, especially for like nighttime stuff. Like he does like the entire nighttime routine most of the time. That's who she prefers, and like anyway. So am I doing this layer up one more?
No, the next layer is going to be the floor that we design.
So are we doing a floor design, or are we just doing like a stone floor?
Yeah, just like stone and.
It has like stone variants. So it's like just random.
Well, we haven't decided. Well, I mean, we didn't really talk about it, like how we want to do it.
You know me, I'm partial to like the flooring being randomized because this awkward shape doesn't really lend itself well for a pattern.
Right. That's fine. But I also think that we should, like, more layers should be done up before we start putting that in because we don't know how big it's going to be yet. And we don't want to waste time doing flooring that's going to be covered up.
So I should just do the next layer.
I think so. I mean,
stone?
Yeah, I mean, I think
I understand what you're saying. Like, we don't know how much of it's going to be covered, and then we'll just go back and do texturizing later.
Are you just making a border around the outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know where you want the next shape to go or how you want to do it because.
Well, I figure we need to do 2 layers anyway from the bottom. So I might as well do another layer of stone, and then we do the next design.
So you're gonna do a whole stone around the whole thing again?
Well, I guess you're right. It probably doesn't make sense. We would need to do the second, whatever the next layer, the next like design is.
Right. Yeah, because you
know what I'm trying to say, the layer. Because we don't want to waste time filling in more of this if it's just going to be underneath another layer. I now understand what you were trying to say. Okay. So should we do that next thing?
I think so. I think we just need to shape the next layer. But
okay.
Amy and I are ripping out the floor here so we can redo it with like different blocks.
Got you. So do we want to make it cascade in the way the other person did, or do we want to just stick with this like simple all the way around? Because the way the other person did is they started with this, but then they like kind of did like layers that overlap. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the best way to do it.
I don't either. This is like the first time I've ever done a build like this before, so I'm kind of like hard to imagine it, which is why I was like kind of trying to emulate the same pathway or like steps, you know what I mean, as the person who originally did it, so that we have like we're not going too far off of the beaten path, and then it just looks stupid.
Right.
Which I don't think that'll happen. Like this layer itself looks really good, I think. But I am worried as we start adding more layers that it's just gonna look like it's not gonna look as natural.
Right.
Unless they kind of like one layer kind of like comes into the middle and the other layer comes around and then one's higher up. Like I kind of have an idea.
I mean, if you have an idea, then just go with it, because I'm having a hard time visualizing it also.
I'm going to just do the idea, because I do have an idea.
Yeah.
I want to get the outer layer here done, because it gives me like that.
Just remember, if we don't make it all the way to the top, that's fine. We can put a waterfall in, and...
yeah, and I do like a waterfall, so I do like not going all the way to the top. But coming in. I do have another idea though. So like, this is in a little bit here. So like,
Amy, I'm gonna let you finish that part.
That's fine. The beacon doesn't hit over here, so it's taking me much longer.
I know. I'm trying to pick up some of the stone so I can put it back in storage. Jay, I finished the circular dock while you were gone.
oh, you did? Oh, I want to see it. Oh, it looks so good. Now, this is definitely not what I was saying, but I like it.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, so I
would think that the stairs lead all the way around, so that like on multiple points you could come down to the dock from over here, which could always be done. Like you could add more.
Yeah, we could add multiple entry points. I don't think I want to do stairs all the way around because then you're going to cover up this whole wall that I did, and that took forever.
Yeah, I did. It's my fault for not. It is kind of your fault for not consulting me before taking on such a large project. Because as your project manager, I would have advised you against what you did with this wall. But now it's there, and
I like the wall.
The problem with the wall is that it is so uniform, so it just looks so basic. And it doesn't have any depth to it, and it doesn't have you know what I mean? Like you didn't even put cracked ones in here and there, and now to dig them back up is going to be a pain in the ass. And then the fact that the bottom ones are a different chisel brick than the middle ones, which does not look ideal. Which it'll be fine once I go through and actually randomize it or add some depth to it.
Yeah, I don't care.
But I would have at least advised on the bottom ones. I would have at least advised using the same brick all the way down because the brick size is different, so it just looks weird. And I would have advised on using some mossy bricks in there and other brick formations that is not just the exact same thing. Because if you go to in the real world and you go look at a brick wall, it's not going to look perfectly uniform all the way around.
You are free to.
Yeah, it's my fault. I should have said something sooner. Or it's also your fault for not consulting.
Okay.
I do need to share the fault with you. So I don't know, Amy, how do you feel about the wall? Do you care at all?
I mean, I like it, but I also like what you say about there being some imperfections or texture. A little more texture. I don't even think you necessarily need to. You could put glow lichen on it and it would look good, or it would help.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Glow lichen would help. How do you feel about the bottom brick and the top brick being different size bricks?
I don't think that necessarily matters. Hold on. I don't think that bothers me at all. I like it.
Okay. Because I never know if stuff is just me being anal or if it's just oh no, that does look bad. Because my brain is oh, these are two different brick sizes, and then my brain is I don't like that.
Well, you just said, it's not all perfect on a brick wall, that maybe they ran out of smaller bricks when they built the wall. And
yeah, okay, but the whole bottom layer, and so it's 3 different stones that are being used perfectly symmetrically. So the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you texturize it a little bit, you don't have to tear the whole thing down, but just
tear it down.
Yeah, I think the texturizing will help a lot. The problem is, Amy, is that he used chisel blocks for the entire wall.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
there's a beacon, though, so it won't be that hard.
Still going to be a pain in the ass. All right, so I do
Yeah, the
have
wall
it.
is yeah, so it doesn't matter.
So I'm gonna kind of like this one's gonna. I think I'm gonna make them kind of like do a weird overlap.
Oh my god, you're like, this looks like it's gonna be the last layer because it's so close to the wall.
Well, did I or did I not tell you that I didn't think it was deep enough?
Yeah, but I thought we discussed how we would amend that.
So you think you want this layer to be smaller than it is currently?
No, I thought that we came up with a solution, which was to more cascade the layers. Like, since this is such a long part, that it would be more like this wall would go more this way, you know. So,
yeah, when I'm standing in it, you can't build anything here. Like you can't, like nothing's gonna. I know we would build some of it into a wall, but if you think about building like a spawn house,
like stuff that we would build, stuff we build would be could like be over in this area here, and then like we could just have a narrow path like this way, because we don't necessarily need to fill the entire thing with builds.
Right, but we don't want to just have like this whole long length of this thing be up. Like it doesn't. Like we should plan for there to be some build in this. Like I don't know. I kind of. I think the problem is just what I originally knew was going to be the problem with the side. It's just not deep enough. But
I don't even necessarily think it's not deep enough. I just think it's too fucking tall.
I disagree. I mean, I guess the too fucking tall is relative. Like, if it were deeper, it wouldn't matter how tall it is. Like, the length high doesn't matter. Like, what matters is whether or not we're gonna like what realistically is gonna go on a bottom layer, and then the next layer and the next layer, and we're gonna like want to have buildings like here and there that we're building, and if like we cut this space. Like, if we cut this space too small, like, you won't be able to build anything. I guess you could, like we had talked about, build an out, like, whatever into the thing, but it's gonna be rough.
I don't know. I just think
kind
like...
of this is kind of like the area we run into when we're like, let's try to be really different than this build that we're trying to emulate. Because we're trying to go so off path without any idea of like what we're gonna actually like put here. Because like if I cut out again, like let's say we even go this far out here, we're not gonna have the length of this entire fucking thing just be a empty space. That's just the walkway. Like that doesn't make sense. That's 80% of this.
But you don't think? But you don't think we could build stuff into the wall if it was this? You know, if it was this close.
For the whole thing, for this whole area, for 80% of the area, no, I don't think that. I think I mean, maybe. You know what? Let's verge on yes.
I mean, at least for part of it. I mean, it can come in and out, like it, you know, whatever.
Well, what I'm trying to do, what I was planning to do, was like an overlap. Where like one layer, like the next layer could be higher than half of the layer. Hard to explain.
Oh, right. So you're saying that like, so this wouldn't run the whole length. This would more like come this
like
way.
It's gonna get...
And
no, not this way, because this is the way that's facing the wall. It would go the other way. So like this way. But then it would cut back in like this way. And then the next layer.
Oh, right. It would be up higher over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
and
that's,
so
I
then
mean,
the
that's
next
good.
layer would cut from here and kind of like go this way. and then that layer could be higher than this layer, so it kind of gives it some depth.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Sounds good.
So then that would solve my problem kind of too, because then really the only area that has a short area is right here.
Right. And, you know, we can just make a...
As long as this, because this area is wider over on this side.
Right.
There's more. Okay. All right. I'm feeling better about it again. Come back around. I do definitely think that the better solution would have been to make it deeper, but I understand that the digging out of a hole is.
I mean, it took me so long. Like, I mostly did this by myself, and it was very difficult. Like, I'm just like very time consuming, and I was just like, I don't want to get burned out just fucking digging rocks, you know.
I wish we could find someone who, like, that's the thing that they enjoy doing.
Just digging rocks.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely know that it is. Like,
sure, yeah,
there are people
there's workhorses, but
who enjoy that kind of stuff.
Someone accused me of using World Edit to do it.
What? Who did that? Who accused you of that?
Someone on Facebook.
What?
They said I call World Edit. I'm like, I don't even...
What a fucking ass. I don't even know what that is.
It is a way to, like, quickly build.
Yeah, Juke did that. He, like, cleared out whole areas with a command.
Well, I mean, I can do that. I mean, that's not the same though. It's not the same.
Oh.
World Edit is like you can pretty much turn your mouse into a paintbrush and like paint the fucking landscape like with different blocks and like eat out big parts, big chunks with like a click.
Well, that person can fuck off. So.
Yeah, they can. I don't even think you have World Edit on Bedrock Edition, so it didn't really.
Yeah, I would have responded, can you have World Edit on Bedrock? Because that would be an interesting feat. All right, now here's my question, Scott. Like flying up and looking at this, do you think I came out far enough for this one, or does it need to come in more? Like, did I come
for the tall one?
In for the short. So, like, for this short one, we started coming in here because I was just using that as an example. But do you like where it is, or should it go out, or should I, like, make it come out more along the horizontal one before doing this next layer?
The taller one, you're saying? The shorter one?
It'll be both, because this one will come out farther this way, and then the taller one is now going to be, like, further in. This path right here.
Yeah.
See how I started coming in soon? Like, way sooner than I was planning on doing it? Do you think...
a fucking beacon. Sorry.
Wait, what'd you do? You broke the beacon?
No, I said it's so much easier. I was doing it over on the other side,
yeah.
and the beacon wasn't working.
Yeah.
And it took forever, and then I cleared that whole section, which was, like, just as big.
I'm sorry, repeat your question again.
It's okay. I'm going to finish this one out, and I think we'll just leave it. Because I'm like, did we come in? So, like, from here, where I was at, I started coming in towards the wall.
Yeah.
Did we come in too soon, or should I have built it out more this way and then come in? Like, when you're looking at it from, like, above. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Like, should it have been, the smaller one have been bigger?
No, I think it's a good size.
Like, I was, like, looking at it, too, and I'm like, I think that one makes sense to be smaller than this big one, and then have this big one be this whole, like, area, basically.
Yeah, it can be, like, yeah.
Like, from this point out, like, basically, like, boop, 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 and, like, only going up every once in a while. And, like, make it all the way down to, like, wherever I'm going to end on the other side. So then this next layer is where we do the next layer up. Like, the big one is the only one that's going to have another layer on.
Right. Okay. So this is you're gonna pretty much make this whole area the tall
Yeah.
part. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, great. I was like, I don't know how to fucking say words to
I
describe
get it.
what it is that we're doing.
That'll look good. I think.
Yeah, and from this, like when I actually flew up and looked down at it, it looked really good. Like it looks like really natural. So I actually felt pretty proud of it. And this still seems like a pretty big amount of space on this side.
Yeah.
So like we could do like a regular build here and then along that way over there, like.
Yeah.
built
There's plenty
in
of space. I think.
here.
Yeah.
I think plenty of space is generous, but maybe better.
But for what we need, which is not much, we don't need. You know.
So then this whole area here is pretty big too. Okay, so I feel good about that. Now, how many tall do we want the short one to be? 5, and then
I think it should still be 5. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll do the short one 5, and then the tall one like 7 or 8.
Oh, shoot. Is the orange one full?
Because then we can do stairs down into it, or like even like cascading stuff from the tall one into the short one.
Yeah. Okay. Should I start putting floor down?
You're such a cute little kitty. Yes, you are.
What'd you say, Scott?
I was wondering if I should just start putting some floor down here. Some stone.
Like regular stone?
Stone brick.
I would say no to stone brick unless you're doing like, are you going to do the randomized?
Yeah, this is going to be random. I think. Because it's not a uniform shape, so it can't really do like a pattern like you
Yeah,
said.
that's why I think that the floors should be variants of stone brick, cracked stone, maybe some like
What about cobble? Or I could put andesite. I got a bunch of andesite.
I like andesite way better than cobble. So the problem with cobble
It's so different.
so here's the thing. I've done a lot of, as we probably know, like lots of stone floor. Like that's my go-to. And cobble always looks misplaced compared to all the other things
It looks what? You cut out?
misplaced.
Oh, okay.
Like it doesn't, like with regular stone, andesite, I even use, what's the other one, the dark one, tusk. I use tusk a lot, and tusk looks really good. And with the mossy stone, or the mossy brick, like those are probably enough to do variants and not use cobblestone at all. Because even if you look down at this floor, like the cobblestone with the stone looks kind of like
Weird, yeah.
it doesn't. Yeah, and like you could even go look at any of my builds because I use cobblestone in all of them. Like for instance, the house that I built for the end thing, like those all used cobblestone as well. And like the more I do stone variants like that, where it's like the pathway just kind of looks like different weathered stones, the more I move away from using cobblestone because it just looks so different, especially when we have all the chiseled variants that look so good. So like I would do tusk, but I don't know. The only problem with tusk is I don't know if I have it.
I can cover that.
Okay, great. I would say tusk.
He probably has a ton of that from the giant hole he dug by his.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you probably have a bunch of.
I have a bunch of everything, yeah. In terms of stone.
Okay. Are you gonna go get it? So
Yeah.
go get tusk, get stone, and then do we have a chisel thing over here that we can
Yeah, I have one.
do some chisel variants? Because like cracked stone, there's like a cracked stone and then like a secondary cracked stone that looks really good, and then
Oh, we
Tough
got,
looks really good, and then mossy brick.
I don't have any of that, I don't think.
We would have. I mean, the moss is such a pain. I mean, I'm sure that you could probably think of a faster way to do it because you could use moss blocks to make mossy bricks, but it's like 1-to-1. So it's like you literally like for every one you use. Like I use them so sparingly because they're so expensive. But it's like you can use the moss blocks, whatever the blocks are that are the ones that you can expand or whatever.
Yeah.
With are those moss blocks?
Yeah, moss blocks. Yeah.
Calling the right one.
That's right.
So yeah, it's like a 1-to-1, which is a pain in the ass. And then we'll do the rest from like the chisel variants because the chisel variants are very, very good for like floor variants.
I don't have much andesite or tough. I can fill a shulker, but that's.
Do you have time? I guess I can just go to my base and
I mean, I can fill a shulker with each. I have like a shulker full of andesite and a shulker full of tough. I'll at least get us started.
Well, and if you remember, like it's gonna mostly be stone and brick stone, and like other variants. Like the tuff and the andesite are like you're gonna use them way less than anything else.
Yeah.
So you can be sparing with them compared. If you had time to stop by my base and fill up anything extra you had, but unless you want me to go, and I can go check to see what I have.
That's up to you.
But I figured if you're
start
all
with what we
out,
have.
swing by mine. Okay.
We're not going to use all this up right now, so just.
Yeah, for sure we're not. I'm just trying to think of like what other, like what else was on those pallets. Basalt.
Basalt, I don't have any, barely any basalt.
Yeah, I don't have really any.
I gotta set up
either.
a basalt maker, a basalt generator.
Basalt we could probably live without.
Okay.
Really quick, let me do a quick Pinterest and see if anybody has pallets made for stone variant palette. See what else? See what people are using. I feel like I'm missing one or two.
Yeah, so there's cracked stone bricks. What is this?
Yeah. There's cracked stone bricks, and then there's something else too. There's something else like cracked or like in the chisel variant.
Cracked stone. It just says cracked stone. So this is different than cracked stone bricks. Because if we did cracked stone bricks, I'd have to put those in a furnace and do those all by hand.
Why?
Because that's how you.
There's a chisel variant, isn't there?
There is. But it's that's why you're saying there's two different ones, because I think the other one is slightly different.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything by hand for this big of a build.
Yeah. There's different types of stone bricks. There's soft ones and solid ones. They're all
I mean
it's just there's a lot.
The variants I think are going to give us a lot to work with.
Yeah.
Especially since we're going to do the pathway wood anyway, so some of it we're going to have to we're going to build on top of or into anyway with the wood.
Oh, so you're saying you're talking about paths on through the middle of all of these? this area down here where I am?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I wasn't
I haven't
thinking wood.
thought.
I was only thinking wood for like the stair areas.
I don't know. I would have to. I would wait. I would want to wait until it was finished to decide.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna put random stone out then. And I can come around.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Start over here.
Going from running through stone right now.
You're what?
Just running through stone. I am so confused.
I'm probably gonna be done soon because we gotta get up early.
Oh yeah. Marshall's birthday.
We're gonna go get tomorrow. Marshall turns 1.
What are you doing? Oh, is tomorrow his birthday?
Yeah.
Are you guys doing a party or what are you doing?
We're gonna do a party on the 17th, but tomorrow we're gonna get like munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts to take to the kids at daycare. And then probably not do anything in the evening. We'll make like Brinner because Marshall loves eggs. And then do like a little cupcake or something for him.
Cute.
Okay.
Yeah. And then his birthday party. The first time we're hosting a birthday party for our children at our house, so we'll see how that goes.
Great.
If we absolutely fucking hate it, we'll never do it again.
Yeah.
The problem is, like, we think about all the people you want to invite, and it ends up being so many people, but then none of them show up, and then we've rented this big space, and it's like, well, we probably could have had this at our house.
That's happened pretty much except for Olivia's first birthday. That has happened every year.
I would just not invite anyone except for family. I'm like,
No. Like, he's got his daycare buddies, and then I have, like, a handful of friends that have kids, like, that are younger.
they have kids.
Like, yeah, like I have friends that have younger children. I mean,
I'm just. How many people do you want at your house?
well, I just feel like if I don't
And
invite
he's
them,
only 10, so it's like, you know, are his like buddies from daycare gonna come?
Yeah.
yeah,
And your whole family's coming?
my family will, my sister and my parents will come.
My family will not come. Maybe my sister.
Sounds like fun.
I mean, yeah, I think it will. Like, it'll be chaotic, but honestly, like, I'm more worried about like the older kids, like my nephew Jackson and my nephew Mason, like not getting into our shit.
Do they like get into people's shit a lot?
No, it's just they're older and they might get bored, like, so they want to play with technology and stuff. They probably like. I'm more so worried about them like going into like wanting to hang out in like a room, as opposed to like out in the open. Not that I think they're gonna do anything like besides play on their fucking tablets, but
how many people did you invite?
It's like 30 or 40 people.
Amy.
They're not all coming. Like, some of them is Scott's family, and we already know, like, the only one that's probably coming is his sister and her kids.
How many, when you did Olivia's first birthday, how many people came? Like, when you rented the whole place out?
Like, 30 or 40 people.
Okay. Can you fit 30 or 40 people in your house?
Yeah, we've done it before. When we used to party.
Like, I don't, like, I think about 30 or 40, like, I've obviously never been to your house. I think about 30 or 40 people in my house, and I'm like, I would die. I would kill myself.
When we do cousin game nights with my cousins, it's like 30 people.
Wow. Okay. Well,
It's
It's
cramped,
about, maybe
but
not 30. It's like 15 to 20.
it gets cramped, but they're all like full size adults too.
Right.
that's exciting. I think it'll be fun.
I love
First,
your
you just like split up.
in attitude when I know you're lying.
I think it's a lot of people and a lot of kids, and I think you're going to stress out mostly about making sure that, because I just know you very well, making sure that everybody's like having a good time, and I think that is going to stress you out. But I think that I think it will be memorable, and
other neutral adjectives.
all I can hope is that only 15 to 20 people show up for you, because like I feel like that's manageable.
The problem is, like, the friends that we invite, like, they equal 15 to 20 people, but they have multiple children, so when they bring their kids.
Oh, so you mean what you really meant is 40 people then that you invited.
Hold on.
And what are these kids gonna do? Do you have like activities and stuff like for them to?
Nope.
We're gonna figure that out.
This is on the 17th. You're doing this, right?
Yeah.
You have a lot of time. Okay. Because that's a lot of kids to have in a space and not and.
We'll figure something out. We'll figure out activities.
But, hey, I hope only 15 or 20 people come, because then you won't be stressed out. Because that's manageable.
Like, 15 adults are invited, but then they each have children, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but Laura and Ben aren't coming probably. So.
Yard.
What?
You guys have a yard? I forget if townhouses have like yards.
We have a very
like
tiny
a place
yard.
that you could.
Honestly,
You could set up some
going. So let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe 16
I don't
people saying that they're coming. That's including their children, plus my parents, so...
I don't think Tough is gonna look good down here.
You don't think?
I think it's too dark.
Like, Keith is already saying he's not going, which means Sam's not going. And, like, my friend Nicole, her kid's birthday is on the same... Her party's the same day. So, like, we already told, like, my mom, like, hey, it's gonna be on the 17th, like, take off work and stuff. And then I got the invite from my friend for her daughter, and I'm like, oh, well, this is awkward because we're also doing the party on the day. So, like, my friend Catherine, she already was like, oh, man, like, I want to go, but, like, they're at the exact same time, so she's like, maybe I'll stop by yours before I go to the other, and I'm like, honestly, like, hers was publicly announced first, so I'm not going to be offended if you just go to hers, like,
yeah.
Originally, like, hers started at 3, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll make mine, like, 11, so that, like, people could potentially go to both. Maybe we could go to theirs still or whatever, but
Fuck that.
then I'm like, we're supposed to go see a show. Like, I bought Scott tickets to this, like, comedy, I don't even know what the fuck you want to call it, but, like, this comedy thing. And,
on the same day?
The night before.
Oh, okay.
So, like, that kind of prep ability ahead of time.
Yeah.
So I'm be tired.
Yeah,
they might be tired because, like, their sitter might not get them down, like, at a normal time.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try and have a party at 11 a.m. So I was like, nah, we're gonna make it. I just, like, announced on the thing, like, hey, we're gonna make this 3.
Yeah, and that gives you enough time to, like, I would honestly, like, 2 hours and everyone get the fuck out.
I won't throw people off, but they usually, you know.
So then, like, you can still have like a normal, like nighttime routine for the kids. But I would try to figure something out. If you know people are bringing kids, like, just have something for them to do, because that's the thing that's gonna what you
outside, and assuming the weather's nice, and
have an outdoor area. That's the fucking winner chicken dinner right there.
Gotta power wash the deck, but we have our deck, and
nice. You have a little deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little run down. It's a little worse for wear, but
we have it.
Is it functional? Because that's the thing that...
Yeah, you can stand on it.
Yeah, I got, like, an outdoor... I got an outdoor rug to cover up some of the warped wood. Like, the bench is the thing I'm most concerned about. And then, like, my neighbor, his yard's so overgrown. And I don't want to be that neighbor that's like, yo, you gotta take care of your shit. But it's like... Especially because we didn't. Up until...
I mean, yeah, who cares what his yard looks like? No one's gonna care what his yard looks like.
No, but it's like, but it runs over into our yards at some point, at some places.
It's like approaching on our shit because his isn't cleaned up.
Gotcha.
So I might be like, hey, like, we're trying to have a party on this day, like,
you're not invited.
It's property and you do what you want, but, like, we would really appreciate it if you clean this up.
Do you have, like, a little fence in between?
Oh. What the fuck just happened?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How long have you been here?
Quite a while.
Hi, friend.
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, super well.
Pretty good.
We are building out spawn area. You can hear Amy calling me out because she knows I'm very bad at lying. And so when I'm like, maybe that'll be fun, and she's like, I know you're lying to me because I know the tone of your voice when you're lying because I'm very bad at lying. And she's
also,
like,
you said it sounds like a nightmare, and then you shift it to, oh, I'm sure it'll be a good time.
well, I just, like, we have, both Andrew and I have, like, really large families, and so I've had to do for Ainsley for 4 years now, as well as like other things. And like even our house now, which is like significantly larger than our old house, and like we have like an open like living room to kitchen to like dining room area, so it's like really open and there's lots of space. It's like I can't even imagine 20 fucking people in my house. Like that would be, I would die. But also I am like I'm Amy, we're different people, so that doesn't mean that you're gonna die with 20 people in your house, you know.
No, I mean, like, you go into it with the expectation that, like, the kids are going to pull out every single fucking toy.
Yep.
And
unless you, like, you could very strategically, like, set up stuff for the kids to do that would likely, like, last for an hour or so, that would, like, you know, maybe keep some of that chaos in check, but you'd have to, like, you know, have activities for them to be doing and like stuff like that.
Was this mostly terracotta, Scott?
There was a lot of terracotta.
Because if, like, I knew you were gonna just randomly place a bunch of fucking stone, I wouldn't have spent all that time clearing this area out.
Well, it's easier to randomly place it than to randomly like dig it out. I appreciate your efforts.
Thanks. I just cleared out the other area. If you also want to randomly replace the stone that I dug up.
Oh, I'm gonna need it. I'm using up all my andesite here.
The whole ground is cleared out now, besides under the beacon.
Okay. I can handle that.
I love the dock area. That looks really nice. All that wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? The dock looks really great.
It's very pretty.
I expanded it today, so now it's like it grows around both sides of the wall. It kind of circles around.
Yeah, I love that. It's good.
I wish there were better, like, with the chisel block mod, that there were better, like, wood variants, because it's a lot of this exact same wood, you know?
Yeah, it is. And actually, some of them aren't that nice.
Yeah, some of them are weird.
The wood ones?
You're right, there is chisel variants. I forgot about that.
There are, and also I used slabs for all this because to save on wood, just because like wood is a fucking commodity.
Well, I mean, it's spruce, isn't it? I could get you so much fucking spruce.
Okay, well.
I have so much spruce.
If you want to redo the dock.
You know, didn't you originally use stairs and regular wood, or did you have slabs to begin with?
I had slabs to begin with.
Oh, okay.
Trying to tear me down. I used all my andesite shit. Okay.
Listen, it looks great. I love the dock. EJ, do you prefer to be called EJ? What do you want us to call you so that I am addressing you properly?
Yeah, you can just use EJ here.
Okay, great. I'm trying out we're basically trying to sculpt a landscape for what this the spawn is going to be.
Yeah.
It's been a party.
I've been listening to the process today.
Yeah. How long have you been here? Just like a little quiet.
Quite a while, I guess. I wasn't sure if I was going to say anything, but... Hello.
I guess none of us just heard the thing of you joining.
I heard the sound, but I was
didn't.
like, well, no one's saying hey, so maybe it was just a glitch or...
Mine doesn't always make the sound.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear it at all. Well, welcome. So nice to have you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome to be here. And
You can interrupt anytime because like
we will take any fucking creative input from you because you are creative news and we don't know what we're doing.
yeah, we're just winging it.
We are winging it. So, you know, any of those creative juices, if you're like, this would look better, don't even say, just do it. fucking idiots over here. We don't know what we're doing.
No, you're not. You're all good.
Oh, thank you. Did you hear that, Scott? I'm not an idiot. I trust EJ.
She's just getting to know you.
Yay.
Oh, well. EJ, so Scott has a YouTube and he has YouTube videos, and I have been featured in many of them in our early days of my. Scott would say something, and I would tell him that he doesn't understand what words mean, because he would use like words that don't describe the things that he was doing. Like he'd be like, "Oh, this build looks great," and I'm like, "I don't think you know what the word great means." And so that was a long-standing bit between us in like a bunch of his YouTube videos. For like that he like that he didn't know what words mean, and then eventually it transformed to me saying like, "Do you need me to buy you a dictionary because you don't know what words mean?"
And did you?
And then the bit transformed to that for a really long time, and then last year on his birthday, with the help of the lovely Amy, I did buy him a pocket dictionary, and he did get it for his birthday.
Perfect.
Yeah, it felt good.
So that's kind of the vibe. That's kind of the vibe of what we're going with here.
Really good
If
moment.
anything, I will do anything for a good bit. Like, I will keep a bit going forever. Like, oh man, we have a really good story. So one time, Scott, to try to prank me, turned all of my...
I don't like this story.
I love this story. He turned all the chickens on my base upside down, like he'd like dinner boned them. And I kid you not, it was like 50 fucking chickens. And he turned every single chicken upside down. Well, me and this other player on the realm, I was like, I'm gonna slaughter all of them, and then I'm going to replace them all. And I'm gonna pretend like nothing ever happened. And he was like, look. So Scott is like logs on. He's like waiting for me to say something. I say nothing. And like he's like, what is going on? So he goes to my base. He sees all the chickens are not turned upside down. And he was like, oh man, like I wonder what happened. And then he's asking our friend who is in on the bit. Like he knows that I slaughtered them all and turned them all upside down.
But to be clear, he was supposed to be on my side because he helped me
to be
turn
clear,
them all over.
You should have listened. The red flags were there. So he comes to my base. All my chickens are straight up, and for, I kid you not, EJ, weeks. He's like, God, it must have been like a bug, because he did it to Amy's base too, and Amy's base, they all stayed upside down, obviously, and mine did not. And so I never mention it. So I just pretend like I have no, and he keeps like saying stuff like what happened? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, what happened with your chickens? And I'm like, what happened with my chickens? What do you mean what happened with my chickens? And I would go to my chickens and I'd be like, did you do something to them? What, did you kill some of my chickens? Like, I completely fucking dragging this bit out. He has no idea. And he's like, God, it like must have been a bug or something, like that all the chickens that he spent dinner boning just suddenly like were back right side up. And like weeks, DJ, weeks. And then just one day I just go, hey Scott, you remember how you kept asking me like what was wrong with my chickens, and how the whole time I was like completely oblivious and I had no idea what you were talking about? Yeah, I slaughtered the chickens and then I regrew the exact so that you would have no idea.
I mean,
And he was like,
it got to the point where like it was you said weeks, but honestly I'm pretty sure it was months, because we weren't even on the same world anymore, and we were just like, it was ridiculous. Like, it was to the point where I forgot that it even took
even about anymore.
Yeah,
it waited the perfect amount of time where like it was just this inconspicuous thing that had happened forever. Because this is like what I mean by like, if anything I can do to make a bit, like I will make a bit last forever if I have to, if it like makes the bit funnier. But like he like Scott's like sending screens that like or I'm getting screenshots from our friend of Scott, who's like, yeah, man, I don't know, like it must have been a bug. Have you checked Amy's? And he would go over to Amy's. He's like, no, Amy's are still upside down. And he's like, what the fuck is happening? And I'm over here like, cut. And I think the thing that makes me is that I said absolutely nothing about it. I wasn't like, oh, what happened to my chickens, Scott? Like I just was completely silent about it. Yeah, so we live in the Bit City over here.
Well, that sounds fun, to be honest.
I do love a good bit.
She's a sociopath. That's the bottom line.
You did 50 fucking chickens. It was your fucking stupid idea, and I just destroyed it. And then made you fucking ponder and question. Like, I'm almost positive that you, like, ran code or something on the realm to try to fucking figure out if something happened.
I ran code? Who do you think I am?
Can you even do that?
Fancy words. To see if there was, like, a lag or if something happened or if, like, something, like a bug or something happened. I feel like I remember you being like, there was no lag this whole time or something like that.
I may have like checked to see if there was a restart to the server or something.
Yeah. That like reset them all, but no, it was just me counting exactly how many chickens.
That's even beyond. This is why you're a sociopath. That's even beyond like what you think I would have double checked on. Like,
well,
wait,
the problem was the
there's
reason why I
20
did that is because you knew exactly how many chickens there were because you had to make all of the dinner bones.
I did, but I mean, I made extra ones.
You had to name like 50 fucking. You're calling me the sociopath, Scott?
All I did.
You had to literally name 50 something chickens.
Well, that's just clicking a mouse over and over again, and plus,
Yeah.
like Tom did a lot of those.
Okay.
You underestimate how much he was involved.
That's also tracked.
The great chicken conspiracy.
Yep.
Yeah, he was like it on the whole time too. It was so great, and like every once in a while,
good. That was the best.
Tom would like message Scott and be like, "Hey, remember what happened with those chickens? Really wild, huh?" And then,
just to piss me off.
Him and I would be laughing about it because he would send me the screenshot. It's really
hilarious.
It's a good fucking time.
Driving me crazy for no reason.
Well, you started it, sir. It's not my fault. And then another really good bit is that everything that Scott builds somehow just looks like a penis. It's really good. He just seems to like really love a good phallic build.
Well, you know.
Who doesn't?
Listen, I'm here for it. It's not my fault that it looks like a giant toad. Like, well, not that one's not a toad, but you're definitely your other house. The one that we have. The server looks like a dick and balls on the outside. And then I carved 69. Nice. Into the floor.
You carved 9?
69.
What did you think? Oh.
I carved 69 into his path.
There's a one time I was doing like a time lapse of me building it. In the middle of it, you see you off on the side, like turning blocks into 69.
Oh, that was really good.
Good number.
Remember that time we were doing math on the lighthouse? And I was like, I'm almost positive that the answer is going to be 69. And you're like, no, it's not good because the radius. And then you did the math. And
Dynamite impression of me. I just want to point out.
I know. By the way, Scott, at this juncture, like, I absolutely nail it. Like, I might as well just get hired to impersonate him. It's going to be 69. It was. And then I, like, absolutely lost it. That was a good video. We still have that. That video is still up, right?
I don't know. I could lose track of
I
all
was,
these.
like, losing it. Because the whole time I was like, nice. That one was on Bayrock.
It's probably, it should still be up then, yeah.
Yeah. Although my dick video isn't up anymore, is it?
Oh,
No.
my goodness.
There's like there's a video when in this like one on this build that he did, it just looked like it was like it just looked like dick, EJ. Like there's nothing else. And so it was just so dickish, and like I kept trying to explain to him how much it looked like dick, but like he was cutting video for like he wasn't streaming, but he was like recording video for his YouTube. And so half the fucking video is just me be like, because I keep saying like dicks over and over again.
Yeah.
Dicks on YouTube. That was really
It's a mushroom.
Yeah, it was the mushroom. And then a bit, God, I'm just going to ruin the bit because it's just, I don't know if we're ever going to do it again. But in the,
Amy, where'd you go?
I'm at my base.
Oh, shit.
Did I end up telling you, Scott,
You
about
want me to come
my
back?
Up to you.
of the randomizer for our
That looks good.
I knew the bit.
Okay, I wasn't
Do you
sure.
need me for any tearing of down more things, Scott?
No, I was just gonna show you the
Oh, I want to check it out.
the walkway. Jay, if you want to look at it, I'm not. I can't. I don't think
I couldn't see it. That was fun.
I don't think I can bring myself to undo this. I like the way it looks.
Good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh no, it does. It looks really good. The only thing I would add is mossy bricks here and
I don't have any of
there.
this.
Just to give it some like. You don't know how to what?
I'm
I
you, but I
said
don't
I
think
don't-
I have enough for what you need.
I said I don't have any of this. But like I don't even necessarily like those in just like random patches. Like I feel like
Okay.
they don't make sense, you know.
I mean,
Yeah, with the mossy ones, I feel like it kind of needs to look like the moss is growing.
Yeah,
Okay.
like we could do like
I
sections
mean,
of it.
I think it looks really good. Like it looks super texturized. So.
Yeah, you're right. I use them in texture to texturize.
Yeah, but I think that flooring looks really good. Scott, listen, take a compliment from me while you can fucking get it.
I'm not. I didn't say a word.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now just to do the fucking
Anyway, lots of
rest.
dick pics is really the thing,
Lots of
As-
dick buildings.
as evidenced by Scott's fucking innuendo lyrics.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
The whole my precious husband. So, like, my husband sang the song, the Violet Heat song, but Scott wrote the lyrics, and I like took video of my husband like reading the lyrics, trying to sing the song, and it like he had to do multiple takes because he just cannot like he would just like laugh his fucking ass off trying to sing the lyrics. I was like, I swear it's just a pickaxe in my pants, and then he just is like laughing, trying to like just sing the lyrics.
I really like this.
Yeah, it looks good.
What are you talking about with the mossy cobblestone? Did you do something with that?
I haven't done anything with it.
On the grounds, I think, is what.
Yeah,
I did.
I said he should add mossy cobblestone.
Down there.
Or
got
mossy stone brick or mossy cobblestone.
Sorry, mossy stonebrick.
I could do that. It's just that like because this is not all stone brick. I just feel like it's gonna look weird. I don't know. I mean, I could try it in this section and see.
Well, why don't you go look at my base and see what it looks like on the ground mixed in as a texturized block and see if you like it or not. I always do mossy bricks as a texturizer, but I honestly think it looks really good, so I'm indifferent either way. The only thing about mossy blocks is it's going to be a pain in the ass to like get them.
I mean, I've got lots of moss. Which hallway are you doing?
Just gotta find those temples and then tear them apart.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely not. Like that seems more time consuming than just making.
Jungle temple. There's one close to spawn actually. You're to the north tunnel.
I probably have like a stack of moss blocks that you can use. but it's like a 1-to-1.
Well, I see like in your nether tunnel, like so you use some there, and like I feel like it makes sense for like a jungly area, but because of the area that spawn is in, it might look a little sus.
I have some in mine too.
I mean, again, like, I have no dog in the fight, so I feel like it'll add a pop of color, which is nice, but...
Actually, I like that with the moss, actually.
Are you looking at the hallway?
Yours, yeah.
Yeah.
It does look nice to have a little bit of color.
Because we could have, like, go up some of the walls and stuff like that. I think we also kind of need to land on what kind of vibe we want the build. Like, do we want them to be industrial? Do we want them to be, like, what we want actually building into the walls? Because I think that will also inform, like, what other blocks we end up using.
Yeah.
Like, I'm down with us kind of extending that kind of, like, fantasy build with, like, one, both Franny and EJ are, like, excellent at. And two, our barn over there is already, like, in that kind of style. So it just makes sense, like, kind of extending that same style over here. And then if we do that, then it makes sense to have more, like, mossy bricks and stuff like that, because the moss would go well with that vibe. Like, I don't know how else to say it besides the word vibe.
Alright, I'll make some more rockets because I've only got 7 left. I'll be back.
EJ, what are you working on? The last time I had logged out, I was, like, still at your base, and then I logged on, and I was there, and I was like, holy shit, she's building a castle.
No, I'm building a cathedral, but honestly, I got kind of bored, so I've taken a little bit of a break.
Oh, okay.
I need some inspiration.
I mean, it looks, whatever the cathedral or castle or whatever it was, it looks like fucking amazing. Like
Oh, thanks.
Did you just lose interest in a cathedral?
Pardon?
Did you just lose interest in a cathedral?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I built them before, and, like, I like to put a lot of detail and stuff in it, and then I thought, oh, this is going to take a lot, so I
remembered.
Yeah. Recently I put a little swing set in too, and what else did I do? I put a blacksmith.
Ooh.
And yeah, just little things I've been trying to.
Super
Things
close.
have been finished. Totally, I've been trying to finish those things, and
yeah, I like kind of got uninspired, which is why I'm glad we're like revamping Spawn, because I have 2 hallways that I need to like keep expanding, and then like plus my base with like all my like villager stuff I need to do, and it's just like none of it is inspiring me right now. So I'm like happy that we're doing Spawn stuff, because it's like, okay, now I have something new to like, trigger my
it's a little bit. That's why I was like okay with doing the tavern. It gave me like a nice break from figuring out what I was doing with my base, so
yeah. Oh,
it felt creative again.
The tavern's so good.
What if it was like, what if like these like pops of green like for the moss were like closer to the water side? Does that make more sense? If
It does.
Feel like
it does because water.
It does also. I think we're thinking really far into it.
Yeah.
At that point, like if you're just going to use the mossy bricks, like we can put moss up the walls as well.
Right.
Like in certain areas, I can use it purposefully.
Or
It
maybe
just looks really nice as like a texturizer, because it's not that like moss doesn't have to grow. Like moss doesn't necessarily grow in a straight line. Like it grows in grooves of like bricks here and there.
Yeah.
Like I know vines grow up and stuff like that, but like not necessarily moss.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have
I
like
mean, I guess it gives it a bit of history too. Like it looks like it's been there a while. It's got some moss on it.
yeah.
If you're going for that fantasy vibe.
Like I like the fantasy vibe, but I also don't want to like carte blanche to say this is what we're doing.
Right.
And I'm in the like let's convince Scott that's what we want it to be.
Like fantasy castle vibe, like medieval times type thing, or fantasy something else.
I'm open to all of the above. Like I think we're using a lot of stone, but I think where the stone is more like supposed to be like a mountainside stone, and then like we built a pathway of stone into it. So I'm like open to the stone not being like castle-y and it just being more kind of like fairy village vibe. But I also
Ooh, I love fairy village vibe. I love that.
too. I do too. I love it too. Scott hates it though, so it's gonna be
what?
Oh, Scott.
Why do
Come
I hate?
on.
Do I hate it? I never expressed an opinion on.
Oh, so Scott, you're down for fairy village vibes?
I love those fairy gates or like the fairy bridges with like the flowers on top
Yeah.
and
So like
stuff like that.
the only caveat is that it needs to be as like purple heavy as possible because it's supposed to be like Violet Peak. It's supposed to like have the like purple vibes of the name of our server or realm. That's the only like
Well, you can
caveat.
purple vibe that. I'm sure you could.
EJ, listen, I am hearing the words coming out of your mouth and I am loving them.
I just had an
Scott.
interesting thought, but what if the actual portal was a fairy gate?
Love that, love that, love that. I'm already
Really?
headcaning, so that's what it needs to be. Great. We vetoed Scott, so it doesn't even matter. Scott, I am
Listen.
going to do torches over here.
I have not even voted. Or what? What do you?
We
What
need
do
a
you?
big ship in there too somewhere, I think. I love the big pirate ships. Anyone else?
Listen about me and fucking pirate ships, okay?
There's history there too.
There's history. Scott in our like build contest put a fucking pirate ship in it, and then I had to build a fucking pirate ship with no idea how I was gonna build a fucking pirate ship. I did.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
That's all Scott's fault.
How did it go?
Pirate vibe. It went well. I had some creative decisions I made. Actually, there's a video of it, so I will tag you and show you.
Yes, please. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, you're gonna need to see. I say "fuck you" a lot because I was so angry.
Was that the pirate ship? Wasn't the one I was a part of?
No.
Okay, we were supposed to come up with simple prompts.
Okay.
And this one comes with pirate ships. Like
Simple.
the other prompts were like simple.
I mean, define simple. Define
This
simple.
motherfucker picked because it was supposed to be simple, easy, beginner builds that we were having a contest on, and this motherfucker put pirate ship.
I mean, it's definitely beginner.
Yeah, definitely a beginner. Building a pirate ship is definitely a beginner. I will say that it looks much better than my fucking apple. What was it? Tomato or an apple?
A tomato.
It was a tomato with a smiley face on it.
Happy tomato. Happy tomato.
A happy tomato. That was the word. Happy tomato. Which
Was it a house or was it like pixel art?
So my dumbass tried to build a 3D tomato, and the second round, Well, we all did. Yeah, we all did a 3D tomato. But
Nice.
the second round, I was like, oh, I'll do pixel art. That's way smarter to try to fucking do that than this bullshit that I tried to do before. Which I learned very quickly that making a sphere in Minecraft is a challenge.
Take some practice.
True, yeah.
Yeah, we all really botched that one. Crankies was fucking hilarious though. Scott,
Is that
where
on the video?
you were supposed to bring torches?
I didn't hear you say that at all.
I literally said like, "Hi, I need you to come put torches down in here."
I'm
Selective hearing?
I'm
Maybe?
going to
Mm.
I'm going to sleep.
Mhm.
I'm being attacked. I didn't expect to be attacked by everyone.
I'm not saying shit.
Your silence is you're implicit. Is that the right word? Yeah. You're pliss. You're
Silence
pliss.
deafening.
Yeah.
Implicit is the word.
Okay, that was the right word. Okay.
No, it's complicit. Complicit.
You're complicit. Oh my God! You made a
You know, Scott, I did buy you a dictionary.
and I lost it. Look, there's a spider. There's a spider jockey over here. Look, I don't want to kill him. He's cool.
All right, well, he's gonna kill you then. I'm just gonna build you. I'm gonna trap you in there, Scott, and you can just
He's
keep
killing me.
on fighting all these mobs.
Everyone's down here. They're having a party.
Because I just watched 6 more
No more. Oh, fuck's sake!
That spider looks fire. And now is on fire.
Wait, Ethan, where are you?
She's watching the stream.
Oh, you're
I'm
like,
just watching.
how did you? I don't even see your nameplate. How are you seeing this? Oh, you're watching this.
I'm watching the stream, yeah.
I'm not a smart person.
It'll be okay in the morning.
Do not clip that, Scott.
It's too late. I bookmarked it. As soon as
Yeah.
you said it, I looked at the time. The time stamp.
I don't know what you're talking about. Never was.
Lies and slander.
Yeah, lies and slander. Lies and slander. Yeah, we had a lot of good bits for the longest time. So like Scott, and when we first started playing this game, like we didn't know anything, and none of us like looked up guides or anything. We were all just like dicking around for literally months. Like we had no
Hey,
idea
you
there
don't
was
feel so bad.
we had no idea dragon. We had no idea there were potions. We had no idea there was anything in this game. Like there was a story or an ending or like ender pearls.
Right.
And we're with this other person who like came onto the realm and like he knew everything. And so one day he just flies past us and we're all like, what the
Are
fuck
you
is
flying?
this? You know, like what? Like we
I
had
still
never
don't know that stuff. I feel like an idiot sometimes.
Okay, so but the thing was that like we just like all collectively were playing and we just didn't know about like we just were enjoying building, right? Which is of course
Yeah.
like what we do. And I feel like I was explaining that because there was a funny bit that carried. Oh yeah, so we go into the end for the first fucking time.
Right.
And we are building out, trying to find wings. And Scott pushes me into the void.
Okay, listen.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a panda up
now,
here.
Okay, now for the longest time, I remembered that I had full netherite armor, which was incorrect. I only had diamond. But Scott did murder me and throw me into the void.
Is that
Um,
what was in the song then?
In that one version.
Wow.
In the one version about
Yeah.
In the one version? Yeah.
referenced.
Yeah, Scott. threw me straight into the fucking void. I lost everything.
Wait for him.
There's context to that.
And there's better context to this as well because at the time, I thought I got pushed into the void by an Enderman. So I didn't know that Scott killed me. But Scott was
The lies
recording,
will kill you.
and his
The lies
guilty
will kill
fucking...
you.
Did you just hit me?
You telling
Fucking
lies.
asshole. I'm telling lies, Amy. Am I telling lies?
I mean, look, I've heard you tell this story to every new person.
That you're starting to believe it.
What?
That this happened.
Oh, am I lying? So am I
No,
lying?
she's not lying. It happened.
Thank you.
But he was also just trying to protect you from the Enderman.
Yeah, but then he did kill me. And
But I was
put
a
me in
hero.
the void, and
There's
Yeah.
still some bitterness there, I think.
History will show
I-
that
what? Well, no. See, the bitterness comes from him telling everyone that he's a hero, and because he was just trying to save me. As you
Right.
can clearly tell from the video that he is just trying to save himself, which
that
results
is bullshit.
The truth will come out.
Yeah, you can tell from the video that he was just flustered and tried to hit the Enderman and then hit me. And that's a bit that went on for a really long time because I would forever, like, anytime something would happen, I'd be like, you owe me a life debt.
She's minimalizing it. It's been torture.
Apparently, it's been a whole vibe.
Did Amy just leave? Oh, she's back.
But he's back.
Are you alive, Amy?
Guess who's back? Back again.
I didn't know what I did. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Amy, I was telling Scott that I figured out how to put Discord on my Xbox, and it is amazing.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have Discord on your phone. Like, you can literally just connect to a channel, like a voice channel from a server once you're logged into Discord on your Xbox. It's amazing.
Is there a
but
better
then I
way to
needed a
chat?
new headset to do that.
Is there a better way to chat when we're on the game? Because that gaming chat for me is like it takes 12 years to post anything.
None of us. Yeah, we don't. It is nope. Mm-mm.
It's
Just-
terrible.
We all
Like-
Discord.
Yeah,
Discord.
we all just jump in here. Yeah, just jump in here.
Yeah, and it lags half the time, so it's like you don't even like you'll say something and then it won't show up for like
You
ever.
get it later. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
when
it's
it
been
happens.
weird. Yeah, it's been like a later development. It seems like this panda is going crazy up here.
Scott, I will say thank you for your torch services. I appreciate how well spaced out they are.
Thank you.
I really feel like you took the time to make sure that they
Listen.
an
Listen.
efficient of
There's
torches.
something. I sense
Listen.
sarcasm.
Listen, he said place torches,
Yeah,
and
from-
that's exactly what I did.
From my other stream, like the other day,
Amy
Amy was
I'm not passing
spamming
judgment.
torches, but
You know
like
that I would
It was-
say you can do no wrong.
that was wrong. You made up for it with the torch penis.
Yeah, I mean the torch penis on the wall, and you covered
Now
that.
there's a torch penis.
She
Yeah,
did then make a torch penis. Yeah.
that didn't make the cut of the TikTok, unfortunately.
That's tragic. That's tragic. You definitely that should have been on the front page.
I'm disappointed actually in that.
Should have been the cover.
Yeah, me too. EJ, listen, you are good people. We are glad to have you here.
Yay! I just started playing like a year ago actually.
Hmm.
So
Why?
I'm still learning stuff all the time, but I love design and stuff. So that's why I started playing it, just
Yeah.
because I can play around with stuff.
Yeah,
I
it
mean, what's
scratches
cooler
that
than making your own? What's cooler than making your own like towns and cities and like your own stuff? Anything you can dream up, you can make.
Yeah,
That's
it's really great. It definitely Scratch is a really good creative itch for me as well, especially once I started like getting into the world of texturizing things and like not just having things be like this perfect symmetrical one block build, you know?
You're welcome.
Yeah, true.
I taught you that.
It was like a whole new these garbage people that are no longer in our lives because they're trashy and
Excuse
tragic.
me, I taught you that.
No, you did not, Scott.
Yes, I
Tom
did.
and Lexi taught me texturizing, not you.
I was, well, okay, I guess you did learn while I tried to teach you.
You did not try to teach me. Scott, you have the most basic, not texturized builds of like ever. And I don't want to hear it from you, mister. I was just going to have a stone floor. Like, what are you even talking about? You did not teach me texturizing.
What?
None of us knew texturizing even existed until Tom and Lexi like showed up, and then we
You're
were like,
wrong.
"I'm
I have
sorry,
proof.
what?"
You're wrong. I have proof. I have proof.
No, you can't. I.
I texturized on Bayrock before we even met them.
Oh, you're right. Plus, I just remember that. You're right.
Look, the whole
Okay.
rant. Take it back.
I'll take it back.
All right, I'm going to
I
sleep.
mind palace that. Did you see how quickly I mind palace that?
Yeah, you
And
got.
I
You gotta.
I remembered immediately what you were talking about.
Yeah.
You're right. It
Started, I
doesn't
saw
happen often,
picture
so
of them.
enjoy it when you can.
When I first started, I saw a picture of a blacksmith shop that had all the texture, and that's when I realized, oh, you can do more stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's after 11, and I'm signing off.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Bye.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Y'all have